Yeah, I've not dropped song yet though. Some people is not song actually. I've not dropped anything yet. Just calm down. When I'm ready, I'm working on it.
Boy, V. First of all, it's a beautiful song.
And that song could be hit.
I started music when I was 14. It started in the choir, but then my first official release was when I was like 14, 15, thereabout. And it's been a struggle since then. I started in Ibadan. My dad wasn't always in support, but my mom, that's like my backbone. She has been like, she's my number one fan, At times she would sneak me out of the house, to get me to shows, and then I'll come back, So we did this behind my dad's back for like some time until my dad saw me on TV one time. Baby girl, your body too sweet. The way you want, you confuse me. You make the gentleman lose it. And then he was like, Boy V, when did this one start? I'm like, well, that's it, man. So my dad always thought I was doing it as a hobby, but I took it seriously. And that has been, I've always been like, okay, this is what I want to do in life, regardless of school and anything, and that's where I've placed my focus. Till this point, we're not giving up at all. That was before I went to the university. Yeah, my video that got up on Hip TV, that was 2018, 2017-ish, yeah, 2017. And that time I was still, looking for admission. So there was this stage in my life where I tried Jamb like 5 times. So I was just at home, nurturing my talent. That was the stage where I was going for shows, going for voice training rehearsals every week. And that was when I did that song and I did that video. So it was before I gained admission into the university. Okay, right from secondary school, I've always been an artistic person per se. I've always been like into art, but I love maths too. I was a science student in secondary school, so I just didn't see myself moving from the, science class to art class. I always had it easy with maths, physics, and not chemistry, but maths, physics, and other science subjects. But when it came to like acting in school, school choir, I was doing that, and I'm just like, let's say jack of all trades, something like that. So that's it. I'd say funding, because going into music takes a whole lot of your cash. I won't even lie to you. It's not easy. You have to spend money on your sessions, studio sessions. It's a whole lot, man. Promotions, videos. So, and I'm the kind of person that before I put out any project, I always wait till I have a lot to push that project. And if that money is not forthcoming, man, you wait and wait and wait until I have that money before I push any project out. So, and the only way I've been able to overcome that is, 1, prayer. Yes, God always comes through, one way or the other. And he has always, at any point in time, I always meet people that I always find favor in the eyes of people. I don't know why, but God has been faithful that way. I've been to Lagos and I've been meeting people that have been helping me climb the ladder easily. So that's it.
Life, which kind of life?
Okay, yes. I would say going for competitions, yeah, and making it big in those competitions. There was this competition in 2020, Next Oppo Music Star. I was the first runner-up in that competition. I saw it as a big milestone, because there were other people in that competition, people like Boy Spice. You know. Boy Spice was second runner-up, I think. And the other milestone is last year, the Niger Spirit Talent Hunt. That was a competition also, and I finished as one of the finalists of the competition. It wasn't easy. Many times. I won't even lie to you. But then what helps me is I go back to, like, I have a catalog of songs that I've recorded, you know, right from when I was 14, because I told you I started when I was 14. So every time I listen to it, you know, I listen to that playlist, I'm like, okay, I've seen growth, and I cannot go back now. No, not now. You know, it's forward ever, backward never. But then there are just those times where you just have to, you know, sit back, meditate, you know. Music, see, the industry is a lot to like bring you down at some point in the journey, but you just have to keep going. There was a time, I think that was early this year. I had just dropped Zombie Lover, and you know it was booming. And then I just came out from the competition. You know, people were expecting, because Zombie Lover was a song that I performed at the final of the competition. So, but the song wasn't out at that time. But then, like, I had to, you know, gather up funds, you know, and I think I dropped the song, like, okay, I dropped it on my birthday last year, yeah. I dropped it on my birthday. That was like 2 weeks after I came out of the competition. And fine, you know, people were engaging with the song, you know, it was nice, but I tried reaching out for sponsorship, you know, people to push it more than where the song is right now, and it wasn't forthcoming. So it just felt like, what exactly am I doing this? Like, why? What am I even doing? Like, what's the reason why we're out here? So, but then, we thank God, the song has been doing well on its own, you know, without much promotion like that. And the song has been flying places, I won't even lie. So I get, like, you know, I get small little gigs here and there, you know, where I get paid for chinkini money. There you get. But so instead of like flexing with that money, you know, I put most of that back into my craft. And also, one of my major sponsors, I would have to give a shout out to him, Kenny Kale. He has been with me like from the beginning of my career. So he's the person I always cry to most of the time. When I'm feeling low, I'll just be like, Kenny, how far? This was going on. Like, don't worry. We're going to get everything sorted out. So, well, I think I've been in that, especially with Zombie Lover too. Zombie Lover for me felt like, okay, this song is going to fly, you know. But then when it wasn't doing well at some point, I took it to the streets, man. I entered Unilag. How far? You have to listen. Sure, there was this time I went into the streets of Unilag with a zombie makeup. And I was like, yo, you need to listen to my... People were scared at first, but then that was what, at least you'll be able to remember that, I saw this scary looking guy today. He told me to listen to this song. And you know, I've been a fan of doing, you know, talking to people on the road. Guy, how far? Listen to my song. This is my song. And I'm missing this song. So, and if you see me on the outside, you will know that it's because I felt low. Like, that's why I resorted into this type of marketing. So, well, yeah, I have, you know. But then, I mean, we know Black Bones now. Black Bones doesn't care.
I'm the best rapper in Africa. Tell your kids, tell everybody. Doing. What's everybody doing?
Black Bones will come to your hostel, come door to door, be knocking. Yeah, my song is coming out. So that's Black Bones, man. Well, you have to sacrifice some things, you know, if you know you want to be great in this life. The biggest inspiration for me will have to be Bruno Mars. I look up to him a lot. And also, okay, this is Reverend Father Onome. Yeah. That period I told you I was doing weekly vocal vocal training. Yeah, he was the one handling me. Those are people that taught me not to give up. Yes, a whole lot of people think that artists are proud. They are very, very proud. I don't know why. I don't know. Do you guys? I don't know, man. They all feel like, okay, once you're an artist and you are doing good, especially when you've been on TV for like, you know, some weeks. You know, I was up on the competition for like 10 weeks. They were showing us on Sound City for like 10 weeks. And then when I came out, people were like, some people just by themselves, they stopped sending me messages. And they just felt like, okay, this guy don't know now, he's now proud. No, we need, you see, as an artist, you're the ones that make up the numbers that we see on Spotify, Instagram. No, I'm open to everyone. Guy, if I meet that guy now, I have like plenty things to tell him, honestly. Number one would be, stay away from women. Trust me. Number two would be, build a community around your craft as early as. Then number three would also be, take God seriously. Yeah. I'm actually still trying to test the waters. You know, I've a lot of unreleased tracks. You know, I've just been recording, waiting to feed you guys. I've not dropped song yet though. Some people over is not song actually. I've not dropped anything yet. Just calm down when I'm ready. You know, so I have a lot. I'm working on some international collaborations too. Yeah. So very soon everything will be out of the bag. All right, so I work with Colors Band. I'm a singer on Colors Band, and some of the musicians there also work with Johnny Drill. So a lot of people have likened, or they've you know, put me in that position whereby, okay, they collab with Boy V and Johnny Drill won't be bad, you know. But we met at one event, and he's actually a big fan of Zombie Lover. Actually, he told me personally that, guy, you don't even understand what I've done. I'm like, okay. So I tried to pitch a remix with him, but you know, not celeb. But then I really respect his craft, and you know, a feature with him won't be bad at all. So what other affiliation? I think Maven. But that's it. It's just speculation. The message would be, don't give up. Don't give up. They say when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So at the end of the day, it's who crosses the finish line that wins. You know. That's it for me.
Thank you, Boy V. It was nice having you.
Johnny Drew, say we look alike.